talk to you about what caused you to go to Scooter's Ice Cream Parlor.
Okay,
On June 6th, you went to your friend's brother's baseball game.
that's right.
And after the game, you decided to get ice cream.
That's right.
You chose to go to Scooter's for ice cream.
Yes, that was the closest one.
You arrived at Scooter's around 8 p.m.
I believe so.
At 8 p.m., you went to get ice cream, correct?
That's what I just said.
While you were there, did you have ice cream? You had ice cream?
Yes.
You were still at the store. I just felt the tip. You were still at the store around 10 p.m., correct?
Yes.
You were told to leave because Scooter's was closing at 10 p.m.
Yes.
From there at 10 p.m., you went to the parking lot.
Yeah.
While in the parking lot, you were again told to leave.
I was told to go to the sidewalk.
Okay, so you were told to leave the parking lot, correct?
Yes.
You went to the sidewalk. That's
Yes.
right. All right, permission to approach the witness. Mr. Jelly, I am handing you a diagram of Scooter's Ice Cream Parlor and the surrounding area. Your Honor, this document is simply to be authentic, and I am moving it to evidence as trial exhibit number 1. Your Honor, permission to make use of the demonstrative.
Your partner set it up, for Christ's sakes.
She's like, I was so
Ready to
eager.
do it.
Oh, you might know.
See, now it's awkward.
I guess if you did it, I wouldn't be all the way over there.
All right.
I have to have her cross with me because I don't know when it's coming.
Yeah, that's true.
Well,
We'll
that
know
next
by
Sunday,
then.
yeah,
We'll have
that
to
will
get
know
notice
Sunday.
of the progress.
Mr. Daly, I'm showing you a map of the location, which I've also just handed to you. This is the parking lot you were standing at previously. Okay. This is the side of the sidewalk you were standing on, correct?
Yes.
It's marked by this X.
Yes.
This is where you were standing.
Yes.
Now, this part of the sidewalk, which you marked with an X, did not have lights on. Is that right?
No.
But you still chose to stand there?
That's where I was told to go.
You were toward the sidewalk, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I want to talk to you about what the parking lot was like around 10 p.m. On that night. You said at 10 you left Scooters and went to the parking lot.
Yes.
In the parking lot, you could see there were lights. Right? These lights are marked by L's.
That's correct.
So there were 6 lights in the parking lot.
Okay.
Now,
I don't remember how many there were that night.
well, I'm showing you this diagram to show you that there were 6 lights in fact in that parking lot you were standing in.
I just
that
can't
night.
confirm.
Now, on the same map, there are cameras. And they're marked by these C's. You can see the cameras right here and right here, correct?
Okay.
Now, the employee that was there that night, her name was Chrissy Blednova. Did you know that she indicated where you were standing on that night?
No, I didn't know that.
Now, she indicated that you were standing right here. It's marked by this KF. Did you know that she indicated where you were standing here as KF?
No, I didn't know that.
Now, I want to talk to you about the moment you were attacked. You've never been to Scooters before?
No.
This was your first time at Scooters, correct?
When you say this, I don't know what you mean.
On June 6, 2015, that was your first time at Scooters, is that
That's
right?
right.
While you're standing, where you were standing on the sidewalk, that's not a sidewalk in your neighborhood?
Well, I mean, it's Steelton, in the sense that that's my neighborhood.
It's not a sidewalk in your outside your home, is
No.
it?
No.
And you said you were attacked while standing on the sidewalk,
Mhm.
you see on this diagram, and the lights on that sidewalk were off, correct?
Right?
You said your friend Rudy, before before you were attacked, made a comment to you.
I didn't say that before my direct examination.
At some point, your friend Rudy made a comment to you, do you not?
That's right.
And that comment on that night was that people were coming, correct?
Yes.
Now, at this point, you were still playing the game on the sidewalk, correct?
No, I wasn't playing the game.
You were still looking at your phone.
No, I wasn't looking at my phone.
Now, Rudy also said, perhaps you should leave when he saw people coming, correct?
I don't know if that was his exact quote.
Are you saying that Rudy did not tell you to leave?
I just said that I don't know if that was his exact quote. I don't remember exactly what he said.
Permission to approach the witness, Your Honor? Mr. Daly, I'm handing you a transcript of deposition that you took prior to today's trial. I am going to read it out loud. I want you to follow along silently.
Are you going to give it to me or no?
No, I'm just going to have you read along silently as I read it out loud. Question, what happened next? Answer, Rudy mentioned that he saw some people coming our way and that maybe we should get going. Did I read that correctly?
No, you didn't read all of it.
Did I read all of it? I said they were probably coming to play the game as well. He said he did not think so. And then I heard a voice say, I told you we could find some of those video game nerds here, easy pickings. I was hit in the head and next thing I really remember was waking up in the hospital a couple of days later. Now, you replied you thought these people were coming to play the game, correct?
Yes.
And you heard something after that.
Right.
You heard what I just read to you before. A voice say, I told you we could find some of these video game nerds here, easy pickings, correct?
That's what I heard, yeah.
At this point, you're still looking at your phone.
I don't think so.
Did you see the people approaching you, Mr. Daly?
I don't remember.
Can you tell us what the person that approached you that night looks like?
Could I tell you?
Did you see the person's eyes?
Are you asking me an open-ended question? Tell you
What color was this person's eyes?
You couldn't see their eyes.
You couldn't see their eyes, could you?
No, I can't.
You couldn't see this person had any scars on their face?
No.
You couldn't see this person had any facial hair?
No, I can't tell you whether or not they have vision or not.
No further questions.
So, you gotta remember to signpost point number 2. So you had the trespassing part, and then I know that this map is point number 2, that you're going into, that you were standing here, the lights were off, that kind of thing, and you kind of snuck over there, and that kind of stuff. You didn't really signpost it. I'm like, all right, now I want to talk to you about the you can either say the where you were located when you were attacked, or how you left the store, something. Signpost that you're changing topics. You want to clean up point number 2 and how it's a little bit awkward in the way that you start with this is dark. Maybe go from, you went from Scooters out here. At 10 o'clock you went from Scooters to the parking lot. You see all these lights here. This is a well-lit area. You were told to leave. Now you chose to go to this part of the sidewalk, right? And that part of the sidewalk you said was not, the lights were off, right? Something like all of those things, maybe something, but do that sort of a little bit more smoothly, getting from that. The way to think about it is when you practice it, you want to be able to do the questions, so you start to get a melody to it. Question yes, question no, question yes, question no. It's the sing-songiness that's described in the Urban Memory video that apparently nobody watched.
watched it, to be fair, I watched it last semester, or maybe it was a semester ago, but I have
So,
watched it before.
Everyone should watch it because the premise that I'm talking about, he describes in detail. The idea that your questions just develop a rhythm. And that makes it very easy for you to practice your questions, because if you cannot, within your own practice of doing it to yourself. Now, you were in Scooters at the beginning of the night, yes. And from Scooters, at 10 o'clock you were told to leave, yes. At 10 o'clock you went into the parking lot, yes. And from the parking lot you were told to leave, yes. You were told to go to the sidewalk, didn't you? Yes. And from the at 10:45 you were standing on the sidewalk, yes. When you were standing on the sidewalk, the lights were off, right? Right. But if you can't do that exact thing of being able to get that sort of rhythm going, then that means you need to rework your questions and how you ask each of those things. And so just practice that part of it, of getting that rhythm down and making sure that the transitions work so that we can get yes, no, get that sing-songiness to the cross-examination. But all the material is there. And so hopefully you're comfortable with that organization. The ending, you'll want to have the build-up for it, right? And what I mean by that is you want to make sure that you're hitting all of the things. First of all, don't ask the opening question. What does he look like?
Yeah.
You can't tell us what your assailant looked like that day. You can't tell us what color his eyes are. You can't tell us, and I would put it this way, you can't tell us, right? You can't tell us if he had whether he had any scars. You can't tell us if he had facial hair. You can't tell us if he had any tattoos. You know, develop what you want it to be and make sure you get it so you can build a rhythm off of it. You can't tell us, you can't tell us, you can't tell us. And that would be the way that you can sort of make it so that way we get it. And if at any point he says, oh yeah, he had something,
Yeah.
impeach.
What I had in my earlier class about how Bobby did not have the adequacy to catch these red monsters.
You don't care about that. That's not your argument,
Yeah.
right? Your argument is that he wasn't paying attention. Your argument is that they had adequate security measures. And your argument is that he was trespassing. So the fact that he couldn't catch rare monsters doesn't make any of those arguments more persuasive.
Okay.
So you just don't have.
Okay.
All right?
Next victim.